अथ सप्तदशोऽध्यायः
Śhraddhā Traya Vibhāg Yoga.
अर्जुन उवाच ये शास्त्रविधिमुत्सृज्य यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्विताः तेषां निष्ठा तु का कृष्ण सत्त्वमहो रजस्तमः.
Arjun said, O Krishna, where do they stand who disregard the injunctions of the scriptures, but still worship with faith? Is their faith in the mode of goodness, passion, or ignorance?
श्रीभगवानुवाच त्रिविधा भवति श्रद्धा देहिनां सा स्वभावजा सात्विकी राजसी चैव तामसी चेति तां शृणु.
The Supreme Divine Personality said, every human being is born with innate faith, which can be of three kinds: sattvic, rajasic, or tamasic. Now hear about this from me.
सत्त्वानुरूपा सर्वस्य श्रद्धा भवति भारत श्रद्धामयो उयं पुरुषो यो यच्छ्रद्धः स एव सः.
The faith of all humans conforms to the nature of their mind. All people possess faith, and whatever the nature of their faith, that is verily what they are.
यजन्ते सात्विका देवान्यक्षरक्षांसि राजसाः प्रेतान् भूतगणांश्चान्ये यजन्ते तामसा जनाः.
Those in the mode of goodness worship the celestial gods. Those in the mode of passion worship the yakshas and rakshasas. Those in the mode of ignorance worship ghosts and spirits.
अशास्त्रविहितं घोरं तप्यन्ते ये तपो जनाः दम्भाहंकारसंयुक्ताः कामरागबलान्विताः कर्षयन्तः शरीरस्थं भूतग्राममचेतसः मां चैवान्तः शरीरस्थं तान् विद्यासुरनिश्चयान्.
Some people perform stern austerities that are not enjoined by the scriptures, but rather motivated by hypocrisy and egotism, impelled by desire and attachment. They torment not only the elements of their body, but also I who dwell within them as the Supreme Soul. Know these senseless people to be of demoniacal resolves.
आहारस्त्वपि सर्वस्य त्रिविधो भवति प्रियः यंस्तपस्तथा दानं तेषां भेदमिमं शृणु.
The food that people prefer is according to their dispositions. The same is true for the sacrifice, austerity, and charity they are inclined, or predisposed, toward. Now hear of the distinctions from me.
आयुः सत्त्वबलारोग्य सुखप्रीतिविवर्धनाः रस्याः स्निग्धाः स्थिराः हृद्याः आहाराः सात्विकप्रियाः.
Persons in the mode of goodness prefer foods that promote lifespan and increase virtue, strength, health, happiness, and satisfaction. Such foods are juicy, succulent, nourishing, and naturally tasteful.
कट्वम्ललवनात्युष्णतीक्ष्णरूक्षविदाहिनः आहारा राजसश्रेष्ठा दुःखशोकामयप्रदाः.
Foods that are too bitter, too sour, salty, very hot, pungent, dry, and full of chilies, are dear to persons in the mode of passion. Such foods produce pain, grief, and disease.
यातयामं गतरसं पूतिपर्युषितं च यत् उच्छिष्टमपि चामेध्यं भोजनं तामसप्रियम्.
Foods that are overcooked, stale, putrid, polluted, and impure are dear to persons in the mode of ignorance.
अफलाकाङ्क्षिभिरिङ्गो विधिदृष्टो य युज्यते यष्टव्यमेवेति मनः समाधाय स सात्विकः.
Sacrifice that is performed according to scriptural injunctions without expectation of rewards, with the firm conviction of the mind that it is a matter of duty, is of the nature of goodness.
अभिसन्धाय तु फलं दम्भार्थमपि चैव यत् इज्यते भरतश्रेष्ठ तं यज्ञं विद्धि राजसम्.
O best of the Bharats, know that sacrifice performed for material benefit, or with a hypocritical aim, is in the mode of passion.
Vidhihinamsrushtanam mantrahinamadakshinam Śhraddhāvirahitam yajñam tamasam parichakshate.
Sacrifice devoid of faith and contrary to the injunctions of the scriptures, in which no food is offered, no mantras chanted, and no donation made, is to be considered in the mode of ignorance.
Devadvijaguru prang pujanam sauchamarjavam brahmacharyam ahimsa cha sariram tapa uchyate.
When worship of the Supreme Lord, the Brahmins, the spiritual master, the wise, and the elders is done with the observance of cleanliness, simplicity, celibacy, and non-violence, then this worship is declared as the austerity of the body.
Anudvegakaram vakyam satyam priyahitam chayat swadhyayabhyasanam chaiva vangmayam tapa uchyate.
Words that do not cause distress, are truthful, inoffensive, and beneficial, as well as regular recitation of the Vedic scriptures. These are declared as austerity of speech.
Manah prasadaha saumyatvam maunamatmavinigrahaha bhavasamsuddhirityetat-tapo manasamuchyate.
Serenity of thought, gentleness, silence, self-control, and purity of purpose, all these are declared as austerity of the mind.
Śhraddhaya paraya taptam tapastatrividham naraih afalakankshibiryuktaih sattvikam parichakshate.
When devout persons with ardent faith practice these threefold austerities without yearning for material rewards, they are designated as austerities in the mode of goodness.
Satkaramana pujardham tapo dambhena chaivayat kriyate tadiha proktam rajasam chalamadruvam.
Austerity that is performed with ostentation for the sake of gaining honor, respect, and adoration is in the mode of passion. Its benefits are unstable and transitory.
Mudha-grahenatmano yatpidaya kriyate tapah parasyotsadhanardham va tattamasamudahrutam.
Austerity that is performed by those with confused notions, and which involves torturing the self or harming others, is described to be in the mode of ignorance.
Datavyamiti yaddanam diyate unupakarine Dese kale cha patre cha taddanam sattvikam smrutam.
Charity given to a worthy person simply because it is right to give, without consideration of anything in return, at the proper time and in the proper place, is stated to be in the mode of goodness.
Yattu pratyupakarardham phalamuddishya va punah diyate cha pariklishtam taddanam rajasam smrutam.
But charity given with reluctance, with the hope of a return or in expectation of a reward, is said to be in the mode of passion.
Adesakale yaddanamapatrebhyascha diyate asatkrutam avajñātam tattamasamudahrutam.
And that charity, which is given at the wrong place and wrong time to unworthy persons, without showing respect, or with contempt, is held to be of the nature of any science.
Om tatsaditi nirdesho brahmanastrividhaha smrutaha brahmanastena vedascha yajñascha vihitah pura.
The words, Om Tat Sat, have been declared as symbolic representations of the Supreme Absolute Truth. From the beginning of creation, from them came the priests, scriptures, and sacrifice.
Tasmadomityudahritya yajñadanatapaha kriyah pravartante vidhanoktah satatam brahmavadinam.
Therefore, when performing acts of sacrifice, offering charity, or undertaking penance, expounders of the Vedas always begin by uttering Om according to the prescriptions of Vedic injunctions.
तदित्यनभिसन्धाय फलं यज्ञतपः क्रियाः दानक्रियाश्च विविधाः क्रियन्ते मोक्षकाङ्क्षिभिः.
Persons who do not desire fruit of rewards, but seek to be free from material entanglements, utter the word tat along with acts of austerity, sacrifice, and charity.
सद्भावे साधुभावे च सदित्येतत् प्रयुज्यते प्रशस्ते कर्मणि तथा सत्शब्दः पार्थ युज्यते यज्ञे तपसि दाने च स्थितिः सदिति चोच्यते कर्म चैव तदर्थीयं सदित्येवाभिधीयते.
The word sat means eternal existence and goodness. O Arjun, it is also used to describe an auspicious action, being established in the performance of sacrifice, penance, and charity, is also described by the word sat, and so any act for such purposes is named sat.
अश्रद्धया हुतं दत्तं तपस्तप्तं कृतं च यत् असदित्युच्यते पार्थ न च तत्प्रेप्य नो इह.
O son of Prita, whatever acts of sacrifice, charity, or penance are done without faith, are termed as asa, they are useless both in this world and the next.
ओम तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासूपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे श्रद्धात्रयविभागयोगो नाम 17 अध्यायः.
Completion of Śhraddhā Traya Vibhāg Yoga.